Sup YouTube, welcome back. So I got a quick update. It's your boy Kaizo. So I'm gonna get back to you to what happened with this unit after unboxing. With my previous video, when I shook it, you could hear rattling. You don't hear anything now. So what it was a screw. There was a screw in there loose. I don't hear anything else loose in there. It seems sturdy, seems fine. The unit's working perfectly fine, tested it, but I will explain what happened. So I went to, after the unboxing, when you check my unboxing video, I was concerned. You could hear a little rattling noise, and I was worried that something was busted. Well, I went to Batteries Plus to get an 18650 because it did not come with an 18650 battery. So I went to Batteries Plus, got that. It was a PK cell battery, which Goodnight Gear usually uses, apparently. I used the charger that it came with and went to charge the battery. Battery come up to show 50%. I said, yeah, it's good enough. So I opened the battery cover and nipple side first. So yes, I put the battery correctly, if you're wondering. Put the battery in. I hit this button, assuming that would turn it on. This is all I got. Nothing. Completely nothing. Just dead. Nothing. So I was like, what is going on? I kept taking out the battery, doing some diagnosis. I even put the battery in and stuck an external battery pack for my phone with the data cable there, and it just would not. No. So I ended up sending an email to Kyle. I posted the unfortunate news on Reddit, and I called Kyle from Goodnight Gear and left a voicemail 10 minutes later. By the way, quick shout out. Goodnight Gear is really quick about situations like this. They will make it right. They will send you another unit. They'll do everything they can. They'll troubleshoot with you and they'll fix it and make it right. They'll test the unit and see if there's something wrong, and really cool, really cool. So if you happen to have a situation similar to me, which is extremely rare, the dude will make it right. So you can absolutely trust Goodnight Gear, and there's no worries with that. So anyways, besides that, he called me and I discussed what happened, and I rattled it. He could actually hear it on the phone, the noise, and he was concerned. So we either decided to send a battery that he has or send the unit back. Well, I took pictures of the battery that I have, and I even asked him if he has a unit in access to see if he could shake it, and he says he doesn't hear anything, stuff like that. He tested it with his batteries, and he says the power's right on the moment he hits the button. Mine would do nothing. So decided to send it back, and he sent me an email of the UPS generated number and stuff. So that was good, and then printed out that little deal there, and I was gonna ship it out. But after done talking to him, I decided to say, you know what if I take the battery out and just leave the battery out of the device, but take the data cable, plug it in the device while it's plugged into the unit, and it would power, and see if it would power on. Kind of get ahead of myself real quick though. By the way, what the rattling noise was, actually, it's really funny. It was up in here, and I noticed it moved down here. When I kept rattling it, I heard it somewhere in here. So I decided to open this and shake it some, and a little tiny screw fell out, which is interesting, but itty bitty tiny little screw fell out. I don't know if it's important. I asked Kyle if I could open it and stuff. He told me that would void your warranty and stuff. Not a good idea. If you do that, it'll immediately make it not, you just can't send it back and stuff. So I was like, okay, we're not gonna do that. I mean, it's got four little screws, really easy peasy. It looks like it would just pop right open, but I'm not going to open it. So we didn't do that. The screw came right out. I don't hear anything loose. Seems fine. After that screw fell out, some moments later, I decided to say, well, what if we take and plug the cable into the unit and with the external power source. And I checked the manual to make sure I was doing everything. Read the manual. It says to hold the power button down for 1 second, and I did. Powered right on perfectly fine without the battery in it. So I called Kyle. I was like, hey, it's Kaizo, and I said I got some good news, but also some unfortunate news still. So update, I tried to power on the unit without the battery in it with an external power pack with the data cable, and it powered right on without the battery inside of it. But unfortunately, I still can't really get it to power on with the battery in it or something. But I didn't really try that. So I was, you know, we still were talking about discussion what we should do and not send it back or another battery. And I kind of had a hard decision there. I was like, I don't really want to waste this time, do all that nonsense. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I powered the unit off, unplugged it while I was on the phone with him, and stuck this in there. Or no, I unplugged it, my bad. I stuck the battery in there the proper way, closed the unit, and I turned it on. This little sucker turned right on like it was nothing. So I was like, okay, that's weird. Screwed the back out, take the battery back out, held this battery thing down for a few seconds, put it back in, turned it on, powered right on. And I was like, oh, wow, okay. So I was like, oh, well, it seems like it's, I was like, well, never mind, Kyle. Fortunately, it looks like a unit's working perfectly fine. It decided to power on just fine now. I was like, it's powering on now with the unit. I told him exactly what I did, and he was like, well, that's good news and stuff like that. So we didn't have to send the unit back. That's great. So we had a near close call with a faulty unit, but I think what it was is that screw was probably causing some kind of like electrical problem. I don't know what was going on, but it probably was like causing issues. And I guess when the screw came out, it was like, oh wait, we can work now, we're perfectly fine. But all is good, unit's working fine. That's the only update I have. Besides that, didn't have to send it out. I did test it out myself inside my closet with the door closed, and I was very impressed. And one thing I want to say is I really like the knob. Okay, this is weird to say. You make jokes all you want, but no, seriously, the simplicity with this knob, I fucking love it. And the IR light, I can't wait to give you guys a full detailed explanation of this device when full review. I got a full review coming soon. I'm already really liking this device. This IR light is awesome. I mean, it's awesome. So besides that, this unit is really cool. Diopter's finicky a little bit. You got to figure out. See, I took a pencil and marked it where my vision is to my eye vision since I wear glasses. I got -1 vision, so I barely even got bad vision. I could take my glasses off, I could still see perfectly fine. I just can't read shit. But this unit is got something awesome. I can't wait to show you what this thing has to offer. It's a great unit. But this IR, really like this IR. It does not have Wi-Fi, by the way. There is no Wi-Fi, no Bluetooth at all. If you have to change your date and time, you actually have to do it through the knob deal. You press the knob once, and it's so simple. The simplicity of this thing is amazing. Anyways, I gotta get going. It's gonna get dark soon, and I will come up with another update video fairly soon with a couple of testing and stuff and show you guys how this thing performs. All right, good luck. I'll see y'all.